Because honestly, yeah, I play a lot of games. I love video games and all that, but I don't really care that much about E3. Mostly because there's a lot of posing and things, and I really don't care at all about what most of the people have to say. I just want to see the games. I don't need the Sony and Microsoft dudes to come up there in their $1,000 suits saying, "Hello, gamers," and like talking about like quarterly sales or like the PS5 is so good. There's not enough of them for people to even buy them. Please. Like, just show us the games. That's what we care about. You just see the game trailers. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do is I'll go over like the recap of that, because like the actual talking, I'm like, how much do you think I care? Whatever, you've got like you got ray tracing. That's cool. Can I see the games that you'd make with that? Oh yeah, and I'm glad that it's digital and free, because I feel like paying tickets to go to E3 and do stuff, it just seems like kind of a bunch of bullshit, I that's how I feel, at least. Like, you're just going there to listen to some people drone on and watch panels of them talk about their tech, I guess, and things, and they try to sell you stuff. I don't know. I get people trying to sell me stuff all the time for free. Yeah. So I don't put too much stock into it, honestly. Like, saw a stream of IGN and Tribeca game stuff. The video was an hour and 20, whereas the starting soon was an hour of the video. Are you kidding me? That's terrible. They could edit that. They could not do that. Wow, that's awful. Anyway, let's get started up. But yeah, I'm just like, that's why in the title I'm like, are you bored of E3? Come watch me do whatever. Yeah. Okay, so we're at the Right Anything Agency. Probably gonna be, oh, it's Athena. I thought Trucy was gonna be here. Why would you Yeah, I don't know. Or at least like edit it and then re-upload the actual thing and get rid of the live, so people, or maybe they just want to have the views, because they know people might actually wait an hour sitting there. YouTube's weird. Having a yokai testify in court is unprecedented, to say the least. It wasn't an actual yokai. I'm pretty sure he was lying. I am Tenmatar, the yokai you see. How could such a straight-laced man like Mr. Tenma suddenly become a demon? Yeah, it's strange. Even worse, Prosecutor Blackwell is playing along. Yeah, because he's a jerk. It's funny, a lot of people are like super horny for Blackwell. He's a jerk. I mean, I think all the attorneys are jerks, but man, and he threatens to kill me. He'll be looking, going, I know. You gotta take care of your friends, and also experience high vibrations via searching planets. You love Black. Apparently, from what people have said, it's like every other attorney where more stuff happens, and towards the end, you start being like, oh, okay, I guess he's not so bad. But I don't know. Right now, he's just like, I'm not a fan. Well, I could probably get something with the DLC. I was thinking about looking that up the other day, but I didn't. Because apparently the DLC trial happens between this one and the next one. I don't think I'm gonna finish. Well, I might finish this part today, and if I do, I'll finish up there, and then I'll see if I can find the DLC case. Yeah. Objection! Hey, Melody, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, because apparently it's Phoenix's first trial back. I mean, I'd say it's a spoiler, but it's DLC, and it's not like I know anything about the trial. I just know that I think that's right after he gets his attorney's badge back. So yeah. Sometimes it's gem like Peggle too, but you feel people hype. Yeah, this is true. Like, people overhype a lot of things, which is bad. I like Nintendo Directs because they're super just like, this is what we have. Like, they talk for like 10 seconds and they're like, we know you don't want to just listen to us talk, so here's some games. And I'm like, thanks, I like the games. I'm doing great today, Melody. I hope you're doing fantastic. It was raining for like a month straight here in Texas during May, but now we've had like sunny days, like 5 days in a row. I probably shouldn't jinx it, but it's been nice. And I felt a lot better because the rain is cool, but after weeks of rain, you're just like, I don't want this anymore. I want to be able to see the sun and do things. Yeah, he was playing along. But yeah. I can't even think straight anymore. I need to go out for a run. See you in a bit. Okay. Wait, what about the investigation? Cool, Athena. Just go run, I guess. Oh, hi, Trucy. Back. Ugh! Whoa, Trucy, welcome back. Oh, you're in your stage outfit. Back from work. Isn't she always in her stage outfit? Like, wasn't she in her stage outfit earlier too? She doesn't have any clothes, like other clothes. The only person in this game series that has more than one set of clothing is apparently Phoenix, because he'll either be an attorney or a deadbeat dad. Those are his two modes. You had rain yesterday here, and now you're getting back to the hot side. Oh, yeah. God, you know what the worst is? When it rains in the morning, and then it's like 90 degrees in the afternoon, so you're just like, wow, this sucks because it's so humid and gross. And why is the world like this? But yeah, it happened, it did that a few times here, and I was just like, man, I like the fact that the sun's out, but I do not want to go out there right now. Yep, I really nailed this new magic trick I've been working on. Please tell me it doesn't involve your panties. I also heard about those tricks that were conjured up in court earlier today. You know, the demon out of nowhere trick and Polly's tightrope style defense trick. I was seriously considering a disappearing act of my own after all that craziness. Hi, RC. Are you here from boring E3? Ugh. Welcome. Anyway, our next trick is to find a suspect other than the mayor. Wait. Oh, yeah. That was the rule 9. I was like, whoa, why is there a child? Child. You hear from cooking food? What did you cook? What'd you make? Before stream, I had coffee and like a honey bun. Oh, a smoothie. I always forget because smoothies are so quick and you just drink them and then you're done. But no, I've been trying to make sure I have at least one smoothie a day. So. Gammon? What is gammon dinner? What is that? I don't know if I know what that is. No, it did. Yours went off first and then hers went off, Zunder. You might have just not heard it because I was talking. Yeah, it did. Was that autocorrect? Because I don't know what gammon is. What is gammon? At least no, I don't. Why would I? I'm not British. If it's not British, I don't know what gammon is. I know who Ganon is. He's the main antagonist of the Zelda series. But what's gammon? What do you mean how? I live in America. We eat white people food. That's not true. There's a lot of different kinds of food. Well, what is it then, Zunder? Explain it to me. Don't stop being incredulous. I don't know what gammon is. Anyway, next trick is find a suspect other than the mayor. Yeah, like beans on toast or toad in the hole. Everybody loves toad in the hole, maybe. It's a pork joint. Wait, like a marijuana joint? We don't do drugs on this stream, Zunder. I know the killer must have used the air duct in their escape. Yeah, the only gammon you know is back. Yeah, see, even Ellie doesn't know, and she's Swedish. She knows everything about food. Maybe. At least, like, Japanese and Swedish. Probably other stuff, too. And whoever did that was the Tenmataro that Mr. Filch and Jinxie saw. Right, maybe there's some evidence in the air duct. The real fight starts now. Hey, before you go, let me make the evidence you no longer need disappear. No! She pulled out her panties! No! Why did we don't put them in there. Thanks, okay. 3, 2, 1, ta-da. Unnecessary evidence has disappeared into Trucy's magic panties. Ugh, why? I don't want them. Wonder where all that stuff goes. I don't. Please stop wondering about this child's panties. Okay, let's get over to the scene of the crime. Vámonos, Apollo, vámonos. Why are we Spanish again? Why? Had to do with your knowledge of food? I don't know, because you don't live in America where the 3 foods we eat are pizza, burgers, and hot dogs. There's more to life than those 3. Although they are, well, I mean, hot dogs are, sausage is way better than hot dogs. Burgers and pizza are pretty good. But I mean, there's also other foods. Corn dogs are good, too, yeah. Is it one of those controller yeah, just a little. Hi, Des! I'm streaming kind of early now, so that way later on, because I know you're watching E3. How long is E3 supposed to go on anyway? Because I figured I could do a few hours of Dual Destinies, and then we'd be able to play Phasmophobia, because there's new ghosts out on Phasmophobia. If you guys don't know, there's the... I already forgot what they were, but Des messaged me. It's for 5 p.m.? Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, that gives me plenty of time to do stuff. Where the... Let me look at the patch notes. Oh, thank you, Zunder. Gammon Gang. What is Gammon?
With Gammon Gang, rise up.
Did you explain what Gammon was, or do we still not know? Oh, yeah. We got the Yokai and the Hantu. Those guys. And there's also a lot of other things. There's and there's another small house. We got to go to the small house. I don't want to Google it. You tell me. I'm too busy for Google, as I say, checking Discord to figure out what the ghost names were. I can't do that. I'm the streamer. I'm here to entertain. You're here to tell me the things that I need to know. Oh yeah, you did say it was pork. Like a pork joint? Like, is it not like the shoulder? I guess that's just, or pork butt roast. I like that name, pork butt roast. Those are actually really good. Slow cooked. Pork round. Well, I mean, of course it's pork round. Pigs are kind of portly. Ha! You see what I did there? I was talking about how they're kind of chunky, so they're round. But yeah, and then we can play Phasmo and do ghost stuff. Yeah, it's okay. Tracy, Trucy. Autocorrect doesn't know what names are. But yeah, don't worry about it. Gammon is the name given to the meat from the hind leg of a pig that has been cured in the same way as bacon. The main difference between gammon and ham is gammon will be sold raw and needs to be cooked. Oh, because ham is already cooked, yeah. Or dry cured. Oh, so it's basically just uncooked ham that they called gammon. Okay, well, I don't know. Well, yeah, but I always get my ham's ham, hammed or pork. I've never heard of gammon. Maybe it's just not very common here because we like our stuff to be conveniently cooked for us because we are entitled to cooked food here in America. We're not a third world country. Anyway, sorry. That was my patriotism coming through. Honey and bread. Oh, God. Honey ham is so good. So good. Or, when I was at Dez's place, we had ham, it had like a spicy rub on it. It was really good. It was a very good ham. Food is delicious. I may forget a lot of things in life, but I will never forget delicious food. Okay, April 18th, QB Manor, Fox Chamber. Detective Fulbright, mind if we search the air duct? Well, since you really are on the side of justice, I suppose I can let you. Wow, Fulbright. Plus, my own sense of justice has been called into doubt, so... Well, justice isn't, like, black and white, sir. Not a third world country, you can't lie to me. You've seen Florida. Well, I don't talk about Florida. Florida isn't really the United States. We just pretend they're allowed into the clique so they feel better about themselves. There's actually only 49 states in America. We say a whole chicken in a can? Okay, don't blame me for that. I don't like that either. It's gross. You don't have whole chickens in a can. No, don't do that. Just have chicken in the normal capacity. Yeah, well, I don't have any. Remember, I just have cans of pork. That's all. My pork cans. Wonder if he's been like that ever since the trial. Well, his sense of justice has been beaten to a pulp. It'll probably take a while for him to recover. Good, that means we can just walk all over him now. Lord Man strikes again. There's so many, yeah, there are weirder foods than canned chicken, but canned chicken is pretty, yeah. Or milk, yeah, I was about to say milk in a bag is not us. That's Canadians. I thought do you guys get it in like the plastic jug like we do, or is it paper? Like, sort of feel bad for him, but we have work to do. Let's go get the evidence we need. Okay. The air duct is the key. We know that Tenmataro impersonator used it to escape. After murdering the alderman, the killer left the fox chamber through the hallway door. Then after locking the door from the outside, the killer entered the air duct in the hallway. Yep. Finally, the killer dropped the key into the fox chamber through the air vent here. Then went back through the duct and fled the manor. Well, I don't know. Well, we could always ask. we could ask Ellie. Ellie is 100% Swede. A plastic jug or a cardboard carton. Okay, so kind of like what we have. Gotcha. Because yeah, well, like the quart ones are usually in the square carton. Tubed mayo and tubed condiments that look like like toothpaste bottle. Well, we not have that? Maybe we do. I guess we do just have like the squeeze bottles, but they look like just ketchup squeeze bottles. Seems reasonable, yeah. In a glass bottle, well, I think everybody. Well, I say everybody, but most places had like the glass bottles back when refrigeration was kind of like a new thing. Oh no, we have boxed wine, but boxed wine is just a box with a bag inside of it. So, but that's usually like the dirt cheap wine because they're selling it by like the gallon basically. Yeah. But apparently boxed wine is awful and you should never get hungover on it because it will like destroy you. Being hungover just sucks anyway, but being hungover on boxed wine is apparently one of the worst things you can do. Yeah. That's how the illusion of no one entering or leaving the locked room was created. If the killer passed through the air duct, maybe we'll find some evidence there. Yeah, maybe some black feathers or something like that. Okay, well, how are we gonna get up there? Well, here's our vent. It's awfully high up. Don't worry, I brought a stepladder. Happy hunting. How nice of her to volunteer me for the job. Get in the hole. Whoa, it's pitch black in here. Well, here goes nothing. Do you have a flashlight? Are you really gonna just putter around in absolute darkness, you dumbass? But you do not want to know. Yeah, Apollo, well, I think Apollo, he's like super slender. I don't know if he's shorter than, I don't know if he's shorter than Athena or not. But at the same time, it's like, you don't want a lady going up in there. There's a thick layer of dust in here. Wait, so how can anybody get around without... I don't get it. Apollo, did you just pass out? Find anything? Yikes! Apollo, what happened? You're covered in dust! Yeah, dust. Lots of dust. That means that... So what'd you find? You know how dust collects on something when nobody uses it for a long time? Yeah, like Mr. Wright's desk back at the office. Oh, ouch. Short and loud like some other people, I know exactly who you're talking about. But it's fine. I won't name any names. Yeah, he's definitely shorter than Phoenix Wright. Well, Phoenix Wright is pretty tall, actually. I mean, compared to the other people. Right. You think it'd be possible to crawl over that sort of dust without leaving a trail? I seriously doubt it. Wait, you're not suggesting... Oh, no! Oh, no! No one's got through that duct lately! What? RC? We didn't even say anybody's names. It could have been anyone. anyone. Oh, please. Wait. Yes, please. Yeah. Kinda looks that way. And if that's true, Mayor Tenma is gonna be fingered as the killer. No! Don't finger the mayor! But we don't turn things around quickly. In justice we trust. Ah! Ugh, Fulbright. Sorry, Mr. Justice, but it seems your justice was not the most just, after all. It is my sense of justice that has prevailed. Wow. Fulbright is just not great. I mean, Gumshoe, at least I could relate to on an emotional level because he's poor and I am also poor. And he loves ramen, just like me. Fulbright is just like super dumb and literally has one attribute, and that's yelling about justice constantly. I don't like him. I don't think I'll ever like him. Sorry, Fulbright. Not my favorite character. Ugh. Detective Fulbright sure seems chipper all of a sudden. Ugh. I'm back to my old devastated self and also covered in dust. Yeah, Apollo did just ruin his own case. Ah, come on, where's that never say die spirit? Bring it on, Mr. Lawyer Man, bring it on. He might surprise you yet. What, will he make me hate him even more? Because that's what I'd be surprised about. Let me suffer in peace. Ha ha ha! Justice prevails once more. What are you talking about? It's not over yet. And besides, kicking someone when they're down is what bad guys do. Are you calling me a bad guy? Yeah. Yeah, just like that chick on Tinder. She swiped left. I think left is the bad one. Me, Bobby Fulbright, champion of justice. And how about some information on the investigation? We need some help here. Information about the investigation? Yes, that's what she just said. All right, but I won't have you calling me a bad guy ever again. Understood? We did it, Apollo. We used his own stupidity against him. Yeah, but how long can we keep this up? Forever, because he's an idiot. There's your winking finger guns. Okay, here, I guess we'll talk about whatever, the investigation. Can't believe Prosecutor Blackwell would stoop that low. I mean, to pinning the blame on a yokai, he really wants a conviction at all costs. Yeah, he was semi-competent and he was like, he was bumbling, but in an adorable way. Fulbright is just very annoying. Not great. Not my favorite. She could give a yokai a run for its money when she's mad. Yes, well, I have him writing a self-reflective essay as we speak. I doubt that'll teach him anything. Yeah, he'll probably just write dotard 1,000 times. That whole yokai business is most likely a play to win a conviction. Wow, does that sound like justice to you? No, it sounds like a bunch of bullshit. Truth is, Prosecutor Blackwell believes Jinxie Tenma planted that yokai stuff. Planted it in an effort to protect her father, the real killer. Yeah, right, I'd like to see him prove it. Whoa, calm down. He doesn't have any direct evidence, but we did find this. It was at the base of the cliff just outside Hubie Manor. Wait, that isn't the staff Tenmatara was supposedly carrying, is it? The one and only. But if it's at the base of the cliff, that means that somebody did indeed jump out that window. Ms. Tenma note. Wait, oh, like Jinxie. I was like, but I'm pretty sure her mom's like dead or just gone. Especially one who's... Yeah, no, I know what a dotard is. I was like, man, nobody says that though, which is why Blackwell would say it. And Ms. Tenma no doubt tossed it over the cliff when she was done. No way. Well, what about Prince? Nope, no Prince. But if she was wearing a costume, there wouldn't be any anyway. Well, Prince or no Prince, it's not gonna work in our favor. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Tenmatara wasn't like 3 foot tall either. Sounds like the staff might have belonged to the mansion. But if that's the case, then where in the mansion did Tenmataro get it from? I've got a new called DT. Wait, really? Wow. Oh, God. What happened? Oh, not a whole lot. Just talking about self-reflection essays and how much I dislike this man. Did Prosecutor Blackwell figure out that the victim was the amazing Ninetales? He did indeed. He's a sharp one, all right. And not just because he always talks about samurais and swords and things. He figured it out while investigating the municipal merger and the victim's past. The amazing Ninetales sparked the yokai craze and worked against the merger. And Mayor Damien Tenma is the corrupt politician who murdered that great hero. Yeah, easy for you to say. The amazing Ninetales' fans are so angry they even tried to storm the detention center. I don't blame them. I mean, their favorite masked wrestling hero was murdered. They must have been shocked when they found out what happened. Speaking of which, isn't Jinxie also a fan of the amazing Ninetales? The wrestler's mask is more yeah, in his own life. He'd never unmask himself in front of others. There are matches where wrestlers battle for the right to remove each other's masks. Old lunatic, but it means the same. Yeah. What else did we play? Fall Guys. Oh, you've been playing. I saw that you've been playing it, and you actually won a few times, didn't you? You got the crown? Yeah, humiliation. Whether masks are more important to them than life itself. Ba-da-da-dun. She also spoke with a passion that only a fan could appreciate. We ought to become fans ourselves and go protest in front of the prison. Why? Athena, that's the dumbest thing you've said yet. What? No! Did you forget that Mayor Tenma is not only Jinxie's father, but our client? Oh, yeah. To what? Wait. Wait. Is that why people were saying that Fall Guys Final Fantasy XIV is the ultimate, like, crossover? There's a 2B outfit in Fall Guys, but they're not sexy. They're beans. They're beans. What? What? Man, I don't understand video games anymore. I remember back in the day where you were just a man who jumped, named Jumpman. Oh, we had. We liked it. There weren't beans. And stockings and things. You be careful now. You're defending the most hated mayor in history. I'm pretty sure that's not true, Fulbright, but whatever. I can't imagine you'd ever, like, Google something like that. You know what? Fulbright is the kind of guy who would never fact check. And that's why I hate him. Fulbright is America. He just kind of goes along with whatever's popular at the moment. I just hope you don't find yourself on the wrong end of a figure 4 leg lock. Maybe I should wear a mask to hide my identity. Are there any new developments we should know? Now that you mention it. Our suspect is suffering partial memory loss, but he did manage to remember something. He did? What did he say? He said he didn't want to speak with us. His exact words were, "I am under no obligation to speak with you mortals." And other things of that nature. Wonder what Mayor Tenma remembered. Too bad you can't go ask him now, because Prosecutor Blackwell's busy questioning him. I know. Why don't you wait down at the playground with the rest of the kids? Shut up, Fulbright. Lost the next round, but you got first place in what? Yeah, I mean, that's something. I mean, I feel like part of it is luck, but also, like, it's like luck and skill, and whether or not people are jerks who grab you constantly while you're trying to do stuff. What now, Apollo? How about regrouping back at the agency? Good idea. We might get some words of wisdom out of Mr. Wright while we're there. We're definitely not getting any words of wisdom out of this guy. Oh wait, that. Bum. Right, anything agency, yes. Maybe I'll go read over some past cases. And I'll go do some research on exorcisms. What? Hey, what's with you guys? You seem bummed out. How should I put this? It's like we're at the edge of a cliff and the only way is down. The edge of a cliff, you say? I wonder where else there's a cliff and stuff and things. In other words, business as usual, right? Wow, Trucy, thanks. Yeah, I suppose so. Except this time it's like we're bound and gagged, too. Wow. Well, we now know Apollo's kinks. Don't forget blindfolded with our ears plugged up. Whoa! Are both of them into sensory deprivation? Is that what's happening here? Are we uncovering some dark secrets about Phoenix Wright characters? Oh, and monsters at every turn, huh? Sounds rough. Hey, Apollo. Oh, and Athena's here, too. Mr. Wright! How goes the investigation, Apollo, Athena? You guys doing a shitty job because I'm the best thing since sliced bread? I think it's safe to say that things have gotten hairier than before. Really? What happened? We suck. Our defense is bad. I was watching the two of you this morning from the gallery. It was terrible. That was one tough day in court, to say the least. Oh, he's sympathizing. How nice. No, I've never had to defend a yokai before. That business about the locked room was another major hurdle. Yeah, and on top of that, Jinxie was accused of being an accomplice. But at least you figured out how someone could have escaped the Forbidden Chamber. Yeah, well, we just found out that our reasoning might be a tad flawed. Oh, really? Well, that's bad news. I guess I should probably dissociate with you guys so this doesn't smear my name when you lose. How are we gonna get out of this one? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Force a smile? Yeah, my mentor taught me that back when I was still learning the trade, before she got brutally murdered by that dickwad, Mr. Red White. Yeah. She also taught me to return to the basics whenever I got stuck. Return to the basics? That's right. Always believe in your client, no matter what happens. That is a lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon. Basics. Always believe in your client, huh? Okay, hi. So, Mr. Wright, how long have you known Athena? Oh, I met her during a trip to Europe. You just Phoenix? I thought you were broke as shit. How do you afford to just go to Europe? Man. I mean, I guess he's got to have some kind of money, otherwise Trucy would, like, die, but, you know. Huh? You were in Europe? Why haven't I heard about this before? Yeah, I went there a few times to study the various legal systems over there. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I thought you worked as a pianist after you quit practicing law. I did, but an old friend of mine needed help with some legal work from time to time, so... Well, I guess you were never very far from the courtroom then. It was like fate brought us together. Well, now Phoenix is here to give us a pep talk, even though everything sucks. It's thanks to Mr. Wright that I became a lawyer at all. I knew she was lawyer material from the moment I met her, and I have high hopes for her ability to analyze people's emotions. It also helps that she's not just another faceless, random background character, so I knew that she'd be important. Let's be honest, it was on Edgeworth. Yeah, this is true. Edgeworth has like an infinite amount of money from just being Edgeworth and having a cravat. If you own a cravat and you wear it all the time, you've got money. You've got money. You had no money, then this law agency. Well, maybe it has. Who knows? Maybe it's running off of charity. It's running off the proceeds to Larry's arts. He's funded everything. You unironically want a cravat? Really? I mean, you might still pull it off, but I think you have to wear like a suit with it. or something button up for it to really come together. Oh, it's nothing special. Maybe I've underestimated that analytical psychology of hers that literally nobody else knows or does. It's just I thought that if my special ability could help defend innocent people, then I had to do everything in my power to bring it to the courtroom. That's when I really started hitting the books hard with my fist. It hurt at first, but then I got used to it. Oh God, we're pulling out the exercises. Just a second. Still amazed she actually became a lawyer. And at the tender age of 18, no less. Tender. Wanna go cry? Wait, why? Oh, because you're full. I was like, why do you want to die? What are you talking about, RC? At the tender age of 18. Wow, that's almost superhuman. Or personal, like she's trying to help somebody she knows. Dun dun dun! All right, I'm totally pumped up after talking to you, Mr. Wright. It's like you said, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Yeah, that is foreshadowing, I know. Well, we already saw when she like froze up at the beginning and there was like flashbacks of child and blood and stuff. And her being in court and probably being like pressed really hard by dumb dipshits like Mr. Payne the other one. Okay, give me just a second, guys. I'll have to move my stuff around so I can do that. And don't forget to return to the basics whenever you get stuck. Keep believing in my client. Right. Mr. Wright? Yes? I'm gonna go visit our client again. I think that's a good idea. How are you doing today, Ecstatic? All right, time to see what's new down at the detention center. Before we do that, let's get this. Here. Don't worry. Beautiful. So like, oh God. Aha, now you can see me. And well, I think I want it to be. Your room is turning into a fry. Wait, oh God. Oh, because it's summertime and summertime makes it hot. I guess we're just gonna stand up for now. Oh God, just saying. Get this closer to my face hole so I can still talk with you guys. All right. Give me just a second. I'm gonna grab the lighter weights because the ones I have right next to me are 35s, and that's a little bit much for 20 curls. So I'm gonna go grab my 25s, but I'll be right back. I'll do that, and then we'll do squats, and then we'll keep doing this. I haven't used these in a while, so they're kind of dusty. It didn't show on your end. I didn't see it either. It might have, or did it redeem? Let me scroll up. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. It's in between. Did you? Just making sure that I'm counting all these right. There's a lot of things happening right now. Okay, so first 20 bicep curls and then 10 squat. These are dusty though, because they've been in the other room for a while. Really should have kept them in here. It is what it is. One, two. Because apparently you count them in 3 in both arm sets. 4, because the last time I did it, 5. People got mad because they're like, "That's not right." I'm like, "I don't know. I thought it was per arm." 7, 8, 9. Jesus. 10, 11. Just a second. Apparently, I had an Amazon package come in, so I had to run and get that. Okay. 12, 13. That sucks ecstatic. It's not quite that much here. 14. I think it's like 16. I don't know. Hey, Google, what's the current temperature? It's 31 Celsius here. It feels like it's 36, though. 17. I hate that, though. When it's like, oh, it feels like 10 degrees hotter than it is. 19. Woo. 20. Jesus. So that's 40 total, but it's only 20 because it's counted as, yeah. Like if I did both at the same time, it would probably go by faster. But yeah, you can also see I'm a little crispy because I've been doing a lot of Pokemon Go lately. I feel like I'm healing up okay though. I don't look as red as last night. But yeah. All right. And then 10 squats. Stretch really quick. You've been doing Pokemon Go more. Yeah, exactly. And it's nice because it's been sunny, so I've been able to do it without really like worrying as much about like getting rained out or something. I'm probably going to do it again today cuz today is like a double candy day. But I'm going to wait until like sundown if I go out to the park. So that way I don't get burned and it's cooler and I can still go around with my Pokeball Plus and just press a button while walking. Because I've been trying to get more cardio in. I'm trying to lose weight. I mean, from the beginning of the year, I've lost 15 pounds, which isn't a ton. I could have lost a lot more if I was doing cardio the whole time, but then it's just been a weird year. But it's like, just got to get on top. Echo. Clear notifications. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's do those squats. Oh yeah, but I mean, I could have, if I had lost like 3 or 4 pounds per month, I probably would have been closer to my goal weight, which is, okay, my goal weight is like 180. I weigh 225 right now, so that's 45 more pounds. Because, well, we talked about this before, because technically I'm obese, or no, I think I'm underneath morbidly obese. We all know that the body fat ratio is pretty like fucked anyway, because I obviously don't have a build that would support being really skinny. I have too much bone and thing. Do I walk? Yeah. I've been walking more. I actually have a treadmill behind this green screen that you can't see. But I've also been going out to the park because they've got a pretty decent walking path, and I've been doing that and playing Pokemon Go. Oh. Okay. Mayor Tenma, we wanted to talk to you about something. Kasha! Ah! Oh, he's still doing... Oh, now you definitely just look like a creeper, bro. Like trail paths? There's one over by, like, there's a YMCA kind of close to me that's got a pretty decent, like, path. And actually, it does have a lot of shade from trees, so I could always try that one next. I think it's actually slightly closer than the park I usually go to. But yeah. You'd love to get your 200 pounds of muscle back. Yeah. You would do that? Yeah. I was actually considering, because the funny thing, I was talking to Des about gym stuff, because she went to the gym the other day and, like, loved it. And I'm like, man, I've kind of considered, because going to the gym is the best way to get, like, full body exercise and stuff, because obviously they have a million different machines for, like, every muscle group. Plus, I have a YMCA around here that has, like, a full Olympic-size pool, and they also have, like, an indoor track and just a bunch of other stuff. Natural resistance is better than any indoor walking. Yeah. But at the same time, it's been, like, rainy and shitty for a month, so I was like, when I can't go outside, I've got the treadmill for when I need to, like, just walk, but I cannot go outside to do it, so. So my minions have returned. Oh, he still thinks he's a yokai. Wonder if we'll ever be able to talk to Mayor Tenma again. You take those comments about the OPs with a grain of salt. Yeah. I mean, it really just has to do exactly, like, with... It's more to do with your level of, like, health and fitness, and also, like... I want to say fat content, but that's not right. Like, your cholesterol and stuff like that. Like, it's more about how your arteries are looking and everything. Walk in the rain. I don't have any, like... I live in Texas. I don't have, like, waterproof shoes or anything like that. And I'm not gonna go out there and then come back with squelchy, shitty shoes and socks and things. Silence, peddler of the legal trade. Free me from these imprisoning walls with great haste. I don't like this guy. Wow, he's sounding more and more like a real demon with every sentence. I'm starting to wonder if we should even be helping him win his freedom. Athena, shut up. He's just being... Please stop with that. Though we can't let Mayor Tenma stay possessed. You know what I mean? If you can clear me of these charges, I shall help in whatever manner I may. Now ask of me what you will. I suppose it's worth a shot. Please stop doing that. Were those feathers and tracks at the scene of the crime really your doing? Indeed, the remnants of Tenma Taro, king of the underworld they be. The day when I once again dominate the mortal world is at hand. Ka. The prosecution claims the feathers and tracks were planted by Jinxie. What's this? I must breach these walls and go defend my little Jinxie at once. Mayor Tenma, is that you? Good. Well, now, Damien appears to still reside within this body. But I should have expected as much from a descendant of mine. Be silent now, Damien. Come on, I know you're acting, you dumb bastard. Just work with me. I guess a little thing like demonic possession won't stop a father's love for his daughter. You didn't kill Alderman QB, did you? I have killed no one. The remnants of my presence have been misconstrued. The murderer is not I. For if I had slain that mortal, raging hellfire would have consumed him, leaving nothing but ash. So So you're saying there must have been somebody else there? Come to think of it, the mayor had mentioned that he'd been clubbed with this statue. I'd better ask him about this, too. Oh, yeah. Wait, details? Do I have to... Oh, wait, I have to present it. I'm like, why can't I do things? There we go. Is he looking at... Yeah, he is. What, might I ask, is that? This statue was found at the scene. Someone hit Mayor Tenma over the head with it. It had been wrapped in a large cloth before the alderman's murder. Let me see whether Damien knows about such a thing. Yes, something wrapped in just such a cloth does he recall. A secret gift from Alderman QB, it would seem. He, however, had not a chance to see it till now, for the cloth did conceal it. Maybe the cloth fell off or was removed after the mayor was struck. Of that Damien does not know. Secret gift? Interesting. Maybe Jinxie knows something about it. Okay, well, let's... Oh, what do you remembered? Detective Fulbright mentioned that you might have something new to tell me. Indeed, I have. I regurgitated this key but a short while ago. Gross! Behold the key to the Forbidden Chamber. Whoa, is regurgitation one of your demonic powers too? Bah! I do not waste my powers on such parlor tricks. Take the key from the killer, did Damien, whereupon he swallowed it. He sought to bar the killer entry to the Forbidden Chamber, though he wanted to keep it shut tight. But no fingerprints shall you find upon that key. If it was inside of you, then yeah. How do you know that? Wait, is that another one of your demonic powers then? Foolish mortal. You would have me, Tenmatara, act as some asinine alchemist? I but asked the jailer and my will was done. Quite eagerly, I might add. Ka. Yeah, exactly. Always an honor to serve, your malevolence. Guess I'm not the only one who scares the living daylights out of. Wow, guard. Can we ask how you use this key? We couldn't find a keyhole anywhere in or around the door. Curse that infernal door! But if I had known its manner of opening long ago, would I have made my return? So you don't know. There's a point there. Maybe Jinxie knows something about how the whole thing works. Forbidden chamber key added to the court record. The key the mayor took from the killer and swallowed. No fingerprints could be lifted from it. It's weirdly sticky. Should question about the blackmail letter too. Let's see what he says when I show it to him. Oops, I have to present that. Oh wait, that's the blackmail letter. Why this is that accursed blackmail letter that was sent to Damien. Apparently someone slipped it into the alderman's pocket. We believe someone, probably the killer, stole it from Mayor Tenma's briefcase. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? You have questions, do you? Well, ask away, mortal. Well, yeah, I just asked you, but you deflected. Whatever, bro. Who placed this in the alderman's pocket? Very few were they who knew the letter was in Damien's briefcase. So whoever knew about the blackmail letter being in the mayor's briefcase is a potential suspect in its theft and placement in the alderman's pocket. Could it have been his doing? Ooh, just say it. It's dumb makeup man, right? Mr. Mayor, Mr. Taro, did you just remember something? Indeed I did. There was but one other who knew of that letter. Damien's aide, Florent Lebel. Yeah, that freak. Full knowledge of that briefcase's contents did that aide possess. And he may be the blackmailer and the murderer we're looking for. That is preposterous. He's a most trusted advisor. He would never betray Damien. Have you ever once looked at him? No, he's bad. Bad news. Seems Mayor Tenma is a bit too trusting of those around him. Still, this is huge. Now we know who might have slipped that blackmail letter in the alderman's pocket. Look out, Florent LaBelle. Here comes justice. Let's go find Mr. LaBelle and rake him over the coals. Thanks for the help. You've just given us a major lead. Blackmail letter updated in the court record. It's highly likely that it was LaBelle who took it from the mayor's briefcase. There's something that still bothers me. If Mr. LaBelle is the killer, what could have motivated him to open the forbidden chambers? We should probably search it for clues. Only one problem. How do you open a locked door that doesn't have a keyhole? Let's go talk to Jinxie, like I said, literally a minute ago. Maybe she could help. Okay, I'm leaving you to do whatever you want with your hands, I guess. You gonna be in the garden? She is not in the garden. Is she in Yokai Lane? I think she's in Yokai Lane. Hey, isn't that... What? What is happening? You dare imprison me? Jinxie? She's acting really strange. Oh wait, doesn't she usually have a thing on her head? Oh god. That loathsome blah blah blah, you should know the terror that is mine in despair. Grr, you shall pay. Oh, you shall pay dearly, all of you! Man, I wish this wasn't just auto. Jinxie, are you all right? Eek! Oh, never mind. Oh, is that you, Mr. Demon Lawyer? Morning, Jinxie. Morning? Isn't it already past noon? What am I doing here? Last I remember, I lay down to take a nap back at the manor. Oh, how many people are gonna get possessed? Does it run in the family? Oh no, it must have been the, Makurageishi? Makurageishi? Ever awake after a restless night's sleep to find your pillow in an unusual place? Like, I was gonna be like on top of the corpse of your dead friend, but that's really dark. Sorry, everyone. Or that you've been sleeping on the floor or in the hallway? No, actually, I don't think I've ever done that. Well, it's that yokai's fault. The Makurageishi preys on people while they're asleep. Sounds like you just need to be tucked in really tight. Maybe a snug sleeping bag. Wow. Just put this child needs to be strapped down when she sleeps. Jinxie, how come you don't have any charms on your forehead? I don't? Oh, they must have fallen off. Without them, evil things can creep into me. Then put one back on, you have 1,000,000. Can make the physical appearance. Yeah, well, this is true, but I thought we were over that now that Mia and Maya are off doing their own things. Say we had a more than adequate demonstration of that just now. I'd better reapply them. There we go. Jinxie, there's something I wanted to ask you. Ah, there was something I wanted to tell you, too. I remembered something else. You did? What was it? Haven't slept in the hallway? Okay, well that's good. Are you, well, I don't know. Mia is always around. Always watching, judging, being pretty hot, even though she's dead. Jinxie, can you tell us what you remembered? Well, after the trial, I remembered lots of stuff. But there was one thing that I thought was really weird. Like in the bathtub, that's usually alcohol related? Oh no. I'm almost afraid to ask, but here goes. Really? What? It's about the yokai feathers in the tracks. They weren't there when I first opened the door. Wait, what? Oh, that's even worse for us. Are you sure? Mm-hmm, my memory's crystal clear now. So you're saying they were left at the crime scene after you found it? This could spell major trouble, Apollo, like everything else in our case. Why? Because Jinxie is already accused of leaving the feathers and tracks at the scene. If they weren't there when she discovered the crime scene, it'll totally fuel the claim that she fabricated the evidence later on. Ah! Jinxie's fuzzy memory of the whole incident is really working against us. Can you use your magic to make her remember the right thing? Prosecution will probably say she doesn't remember planting the evidence. Good luck rebutting that. Well, yeah, because they can say whatever they want, and the judge will be like, you know, that sounds right. What about you, defense? And then, fuck the judge. Oh man, this is not good. I love rebutting things. Sure hope she didn't plant the evidence while she was sleepwalking or something. Jinxie, you wouldn't happen to know how to open the Forbidden Chamber, would you? The door that doesn't even have a keyhole. Well, it's supposed to have a secret mechanism. They say you have to figure it out before the keyhole will appear. Secret mechanism, really? Uh-huh, it's hidden in the Fox Chamber. But only the Alderman Cubey knew what it was and how it worked. The Alderman of the Nine Tails Vale sure loved his secrets. Oh, didn't they mess up? Isn't that supposed to be Vale like a place and not Vale like a... I'm pretty sure that's not a real word. Well, localization, it's okay. Apollo, let's go see if we can find that secret mechanism. Well, slow down. There's something else I need to ask about. Jinxie, is there only one key to the Forbidden Chamber? Uh-huh. Even the Manor's Master Key won't open it. It's because it's a very special room that must never be opened. Guess that means nobody entered the Forbidden Chamber after the murder. After all, we know that Mayor Tenma took the key from the killer and swallowed it, so the mayor's efforts to keep the killer out of the Forbidden Chamber were not in vain. There's only one of a kind, okay. Okay, so now I guess we gotta probably move to the Fox Chamber. Just a second, we're gonna end this recording because it's been an hour.